MeteoMark with an update here. We have photos coming in from Roseland, New Jersey, Lenny Mandela. Here you go. More blue skies. He's very bored with this weather. I have to say, I am too. I've noticed my viewers, and it's no surprise my viewers has gone down. People are not interested in the weather this time of year because look how sunny it is outside. You can see, look at that blue sky. Here's another one, more blue skies. A little darker on this one, very nice. And most of the trees have bloomed in Roseland, New Jersey. Take a look at this. Beautiful tree, beautiful blooming. And it's been very, very, very extremely quiet across much of the Northeast, including New Jersey. So thank you, Lenny, for sending those in. Very nice. We're heading on up to Lucas from Linden, Texas. Here we got number of photos here. There we go, flower pictures sent in by Lucas, taken by Courtney. Thank you, look at this. We have forest, beautiful blue skies, white puffy cumulus clouds. What could be more nicer? Nothing can be nicer than a nice relaxing late spring day here in Linden, Texas. Look at these beautiful flower shots, and very, very nice. Thank you for sending these in. This is breathtaking, beautiful flower photos. And here's a nice purple flower. This reminds me of a photo I recently took. Very, very nice. And here we move on to the storm photos here. Look at the backdrop here. Nice thunder. You can almost see, almost looks like it's raining in the background. Here's another one. You can see almost streaks coming down. Thunderstorms. You got the cumulonimbus cloud out in front. And here's another overcast one that looks like it's getting a little bit stormy. And here's a nice Texas, this looks like a Texas sunset. Look at these nice oranges and nice hue colors here. Very nice. Thank you, Lucas and Courtney. Now we're going to move on to, oh, here we go. We got some more photos. Thank you, Kyle Kinghoff from Cleveland, Ohio. And we got some here. Very nice. Few nature shots here he's got. Look at this. We got some blooming plants in the gardens here. Things are finally growing here, even in Cleveland, Ohio. And here's some nice buds showing up here on some of the bushes. And here's a nice blooming tree here. Look at this. Finally, we're getting some blooming trees here across northern Ohio. And this last one, we got some more buds trying to come on the trees. Of course, the evergreens are out. They're always out. But nice blue sunny skies here in Cleveland, Ohio. Thanks, Kyle, for sending those in. It's very important that we get an idea of what's going on across much of the nation. And pictures are the best way to do it. So, thanks everyone for sending those in. And we're moving on to, I'll show you a few of my pictures of the flowers that I took here in tomorrow's video. So let's get right into the weather, shall we? We're going to look at 48-hour QPF amounts across much of the nation. We're looking at the bullseye precipitation here across the central and southern Midwest, heading down into the Mississippi River Valley during the next 24 to 48 hours through Saturday evening. And some of the lion's share of rain will head off towards Florida here too, especially northeastern, eastern, and northern Florida as that trough pinwheels to the northeast that I'll show you. And across the southern states here, upwards of 2 to 3 inches. We saw upwards of 10 inches across southern parts of southern Mississippi here last night. That is impressive amounts of rain. So hopefully everybody's safe. And here up and through the Midwest, a lot of this is snow, especially up through eastern Minneapolis and over to Wisconsin. So we're heading right into the scenario for your Friday TGIF. Let's get right into that. We're moving on this. If you look at this system, it simply is not moving. We'll wind the snow down a bit. We're not going to, temperatures are going to modify as I'll show you in the temperatures, but we're going to have this pesky trough, and it will be associated with a stationary front, some overrunning, and a trough axis that goes connection down to the Gulf of Mexico, and you guessed it, tropical moisture. The jet stream, unfortunately, is up here in southern Canada, so this system, the jet stream, can't pick this system up and move it to where it's supposed to go. it is stuck essentially. And here, this heavy rain continues across most of the Mississippi River Valley. We're not looking at severe weather. We'll have a few inches of wet snow on the backside of this storm here in the upper Midwest, but most of the snow will be winding down by later Friday. Some of the totals could be upwards of 20 inches in some of the areas, especially in the upper Midwest here. It's parts of Minnesota up through Wisconsin. So look for that. And ending on into the day Saturday, this system moves very little. You can see it almost looks like a carbon copy of Friday, only a little bit less snow as we moderate those temperatures. That's pretty much it for this system. This system really is going to sit and stall. Now some of the models move this system out next week slowly across the East Coast and then bring it up the East Coast. Other models bring it south and east. Other models bring it up through the Great Lakes. So right now I'm thinking, my current thinking is to slide it off the mid-Atlantic coast very slowly next week. And it could keep most of the moisture south of Washington, D.C. We're heading on into temperatures across much of the nation, getting a little hotter out west, a little warmer here in the east, even warmer in the northeast than in parts of the south. Look at this into Friday, into Saturday, and into Sunday. Some of that colder air wraps down south. Highs may not get out of the 50s in Little Rock and parts of Birmingham, Alabama, Nashville, Tennessee. But here in the Northeast, we're cracking 70s up into D.C., Pittsburgh, Harrisburg, Binghamton, Buffalo, Syracuse, Albany, over to Boston, Worcester, and over to Springfield, up to Concord, and then up to parts of Maine here. So we're looking at a lot of nice warm air heading on into the weekend. Very nice for your Northeast and Mid-Atlantic weekend excursions. So that's what we're looking at for temperatures. That's going to do it for MeteoMark. I'm working on my hurricane outlook, so bear with me on that. There's a few developments in that. Like me on Facebook at MeteoMark, subscribe to me on YouTube, and website MeteoMark.com. Here's a 4-day forecast for my hometown viewers from Binghamton to Elmira and the northern tier counties of Pennsylvania. Looking at through the forecast period, crystal clear. Look at this, Saturday and Sunday, even your TGIF, and into Monday, sunny. Hopefully some of you have a 4-day weekend here in Binghamton, Susquehanna region, Scranton, Elmira, Ithaca, because look at these temperatures. 75 pretty much every day, 75, 75, or give or take a few degrees depending on your valley or hilltop location. Overnight lows will be a little more trickier. We're going to start the lows in the upper 30s for both a Friday morning and Saturday morning, heading on into Sunday and Monday morning. A little warmer, lower 40s with some of those colder valleys, mid to upper 40s on the hilltops. That is